Procrastination. I swear, you know the reason why I'm depressed? Procrastination. You know the reason why I'm not successful in life? Procrastination. You know the reason why I'm making YouTube videos instead of studying? Stupid Crasti guy keeps telling me to. You know the reason why you're watching this video right now? I'm forcing you. Just kidding. Chill. To be honest though, my depression probably comes from a mediocre achievement in life compared to the extreme expectations social conditioning has on me. Success itself also simply cannot be defined by the standards society gives it, and making YouTube videos helps express myself instead of abiding by the conformity presented in schools and society. I promise the social conditioning video is gonna come, okay? It's just I'm procrastinating on making it. Cause Mr. Crasti has come to my house for a visit and won't leave. Just like stupid Kuro demonetized word. Anyways, Crasti has come to the wrong house, and believe me, he will not leave here alive. Or dead. He just didn't leave no matter what I tried. But like every other quacky person, I declared war on Crasti. If he didn't leave, I would murder him and all of his family using the power of will. Yeah! Willpower! He knew that was an empty threat, of course. Yeah, I don't have any of that imaginary substance. Despite not possessing any willpower to resist the forces of Crasti, I did have an arsenal of weapons at my disposal. The first thing I tried was tracking the amount of time I worked using a timer on Google. I vowed to work at least 6 hours a day. I don't even know why I thought this would be any better than using willpower. Because after only one day of reaching an unbelievable 6 hours, a major flaw showed up. I realized I would often forget to turn the timer off, and then I had to estimate how much time I actually worked. And of course, the more I did this, the more I gave myself more leeway. So that was an epic fail. Okay, not gonna lie, this seemed pretty cool when I downloaded it. It was a game, which was amazing, but it also made me do work, which is like, boom, the perfect combination, right? Or so I had thought. First of all, the game takes away your health and makes this little red icon thing when you haven't done your task or habit for a prolonged period of time. And second of all, the game offers these cool rewards as motivation for you to do tasks. But that kinda made me, you know, cheat. I thought this one would for sure get me to work, but I still procrastinated. Like, what? I don't know, I have a problem, okay? And now I owe my friends money. I had lost 3 battles in a row, but I wasn't gonna surrender. Time to turn up the gears. I figured that if I removed the freedom of choice in what tasks I did, and made them more precise, I would no longer have to think about what I was going to do, because my rational brain had already pre-planned it before. This would hopefully allow me to excel. Get it? Oh, okay. Well, it turns out I ran into 3 problems. First of all, big brain does not equal big brain, and it's often hard to correctly estimate how long it would take me to complete a task, which would cause problems when the time was up but I still didn't finish something. Second, my schedule required me to wake up at 6 a.m., which seems normal, but it's really early for me, okay? And when I would fail to wake up to my 34 alarms and instead get up at around 1, it kinda causes problems. Because I had already failed to do so many things I had planned, it's much easier not to do anything. Finally, even if I do manage to wake up at 7, the birthers would often have random stuff for me to do, which would often ruin the plan. After failing for about another week or so, despondency began to slip into me. But like they say, desperate times require demonizing measures. By the way, what's with this guy's name? He's either a Styxing hypocrite or some kind of hippo stuck in a crate or something. Anyways, it was time to turn on Mr. Demonizer. Yeah! I began to gather up my last resources and motivation to build the ultimate system that would physically force me to do work. The night before the battle, we set up the battle plan on Google Sheets. Why Sheets? Because I can share it with my friends. If they see I'm not adhering to the schedule, they shall spam me with get to work messages. Next, phones and YouTube must not be present from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. To make sure I don't cheat, I'll be sharing my screen on my Discord server. Psst, you should go join it, discord.gg/mooks. For every time my friends catch me cheating, I will owe them $5. Like, this has to work, come on! Help! What do I do? This is impossible! And that's when I remembered the quote from Mr. Ralph Waldo Guy. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. I was losing against Crasti not because I didn't have the necessary measures to defeat him. It was simply because I secretly, deep within myself, had allowed Crasti to take over. Because I hated doing the tasks I had assigned myself to do. I never procrastinated on reading, running, or playing Bed Wars because I loved to do those tasks. Those tasks invigorated me with energy, and I just wasn't enthusiastic enough about doing math or chemistry problems. In order to complete a task well, I had to innately love doing the task. And when making all those Excel spreadsheets or Habitica stuff, I was treating the tasks I had to do as a chore and as an enemy, and therefore I will forever be fighting against it. You guys aren't bored yet, right? There hasn't been a joke for about like 34 seconds now. Okay, good. This is sort of anticlimactic, but the way to defeat Crasti is to do whatever you can to find enthusiasm in the tasks you do. If you can't find enthusiasm in doing the task, then you might want to question yourself whether the task is even worth doing. And if your rational brain still says yes, then it's time to fire the nukes. This here is a very powerful weapon, but it must be used with caution, because if you aren't careful, you can end up nuking yourself. At least for me, classical music can provide me with just enough joy for me not to procrastinate and do something else. ANC headphones are also great. Maybe it's just me, but according to my sources, Crasti is much weaker in areas that have a high concentration of nature. So you might want to work in your backyard or some random unknown park next time. Finally, if all else fails, there's always just saying it and working. It works wonders. Anyways, now that I've gotten rid of Crasti, I can work on my video again. But he might be coming to your house soon, so let this video be a warning not to let him eat you. Have a nice day! Bye! Thanks so much for sticking to the end of the video. I made this video in like the biggest rush ever because I had procrastinated it all the way till one day before the due date, which was Tuesday, and yeah, so now it's overdue for 2 days, and I literally spent the whole day working on this video. So hopefully I don't procrastinate next time and the video quality would be much better, because honestly it's so bad I don't even want to upload it, but it's past the due date. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you liked it, then hit a like. If you thought the quality was too bad, then press dislike, because I honestly think it was pretty bad. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching.